Now let's bring in political analyst Dr. Marcus Papadopoulos, the editor of Politics First magazine. Thanks for joining us again on RT International. First off, how surprised are you at what seem to be Turkish trucks, or trucks at least, heading from Turkey into what is suspected al-Nusra territory?
Well, anyone surprised by this report either hasn't been following the conflict in Syria or is being dishonest, because Turkey is the transit country for Islamist fighters and jihadists going into Syria. Turkey, under the repugnant and malignant leadership of its president, Erdogan, has turned Turkey into a camp, into a vast training camp for Islamists and jihadists, whereby they are trained, whereby they are equipped, whereby they are financed, and then they are sent across the border into Syria to fight the Syrian army, to fight the Kurds, because Turkey's geostrategic objective in Syria is the overthrow of the Syrian government, the destruction of the Syrian state, and the imposition of a pro-Western Islamist regime in Damascus. And of course, Turkey is carrying out its policy with the approval of America, because of course America shares the same objective that Turkey does in Syria as well.
All along the way, at every stage, Turkey has issued strenuous denials of any links to any militants. What it has admitted to, though, is that it does support rebels in Syria, but only the moderate ones. I know it's a question that's often asked. At this stage in the game, 5 years on from when trouble first started in Syria, how do you tell a moderate from a non-moderate?
Well, first of all, Turkey is naturally going to deny its ties to terrorists in Syria, as did the Nazis at the Nuremberg trials. They denied the crimes they had committed. But look, let's just be realistic. It really is old hat now, this expression, moderate rebels. You know, last summer, senior American military officials testified before various committees on Capitol Hill, and they said there's about 4 to 5 quote, moderate rebels in Syria. So the expression moderate rebels is a cover that Turkey uses to support Islamist groups in Syria. And those Islamist groups in Syria that Turkey has been supporting, and there is persuasive and corroborative evidence to prove this, are ISIS, al-Nusra, and numerous elements that make up the so-called Free Syrian Army. So we should not be tolerating any Turkish politician or any American or British politician when they use this expression, moderate rebels. The only moderate secular forces in Syria are, of course, the Syrian armed forces and the YPG, the Kurds.
OK, Dr. Papadopoulos from Politics First magazine, thanks very much for joining us on RT International.